You look at Detroit, they're on the brink of elimination here tonight.
You know, it's interesting. I mean, they've been pushed around and exposed in this series. This is a good chance for them to save face with the win.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Gideon White pair to make the backcourt. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. And it's Herder in at the three. Hardaway. And he buries his first look.
Yeah, mixing it up inside. And I like when Hardaway Jr. tries his luck close to the rim.
Here's White. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Guy's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Three-pointer, Buzelis knocks it down from distance.
And with a smooth shot like that, I expect Buzelis to hit a ton of three-pointers during his career.
Here's Hardaway, and it's cleared by Vucevic. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Buzelis, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Buzelis. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, J.B. Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me. And one of their main defensive focuses, Nikola Vucevic. Coach telling me that Vuce has the big body, plus he can really shoot it, but they really emphasized boxing him out. Nikola is great at converting misses into second chance points. Boxing out. It's back to the basics, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Shot clock at 6. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And the second free throw is good. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. The three-pointer off the mark.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Back to Cunningham. For 3, Hardaway. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
White for 3. The rebound by Detroit. Here's Thompson. Great look, but off the mark.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Pass to Vucevic. It's Herder on the wing. On target from range.
And Herder's confidence is really impressive. He believes every three he takes is going in.
Cunningham with the ball, and it's Giddey picking him up. For 3, here's Harris. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
The offensive rebound, and Vucevic slams it in.
But when he's within range, Vuce is going at the rim, and he's going at it hard.
The Pistons trailing. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Duren. Here's Harris. Cunningham, right side. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Here's Duren. Giddey with a defensive effort.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And the Pistons pushing it up now. Hardaway from outside. And Detroit another 3.
Yeah, shooting it really well in that spot. Hardaway Jr. lives from the corner.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Chicago has gone 2 of 5 from deep. It's Herder on the wing. White for 3. Hardaway grabs the board.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
And here's Cunningham outside. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Chicago trailing here. To the paint. Buzelis. Another shot. Pass to Vucevic. Sinks Hits it from distance. Vucevic has got 5 now.
The ability to stretch the 4 is such a dangerous weapon for Vuce and his team.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Now here's Hardaway. He has 7. Thompson, no good. Pass to Herter. Beyond the arc. Connects from downtown. Herter's gotten his 2nd bucket.
I like everything he's doing so far offensively, finding his spots, making strong selections.
Outside Hardaway. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Chicago leading by 3. White for 3. Thompson pulls it in.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own. Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Thompson outside. Here's Harris. Harris. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Outside Giddey. This one for 3. Rebound Detroit. Hardaway from outside. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 4th assist in this one.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Now here's Hardaway. 10 points for him. Shoots over White. Hardaway, no good.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
And White hits from deep.
Finally.
White's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
And I'll tell you what, for his size, just about 7 feet, Buzelis is a pretty good passer.
Cunningham against Giddey. Duran with a screen on Giddey. And that one's good. Cunningham.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see you 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
And Detroit making a change here. Fontecchio's checked in. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Okay now, Rook. Buzelis showing he can finish with some power.
Power and power.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. They trail by 3. For 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one. White, the pass to Herter. Knocks down the triple. Herter's got 9 points.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Cunningham against Giddey. Duran in the post. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Williams is checked in for Chicago. Bulls leading by 6. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Vucevic's shot is off.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's Hardaway. It's hauled in by Herter. The Bulls shooting a fantastic 52% in the first. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Well, the defenders stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Now here's Williams. Vucevic draws the double. There's Herter with the three. Buries it from three. 12 points for him.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Outside Hardaway. Inside. Duren in the post. Herter defending. Duren with the bucket.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
To the inside. The kick out to Williams. Launches it. The rebound by Detroit. Duren's got 4 rebounds now. Cunningham finds Harris. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 5th assist in this one. Cunningham against White. Pass to Vucevic. Takes a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Vucevic has got 8.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Harris up top from downtown. Chicago with a rebound. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
They've been just a little bit better on the glass so far, showing their tremendous work ethic.
White can't hit.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Now here's Hardaway. He's got 10. Soft touch off the glass.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Chicago leading by 5. Williams passes to Vucevic. White with it. He's picked up by Hardaway. Herter gets the bucket.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Pass to Harris. Down low. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Just a beautiful job of scanning the floor, finding the open man. Harris looking to involve his teammates.
Williams with it. Vucevic with it. Covered by Duren. White on the wing. Herter from long range. And it's Harris with the rebound. Pistons trail by 6. To the inside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
Yeah, just so active. I love the passion Duren brings to this game. And the skill set, too, is developing.
And some changes here for Detroit. Thompson, he's checked in for Harris. Waters comes in for Hardaway. And it's Schroeder in for Cade Cunningham.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And it's Detroit with the ball. Chicago making their last shot. Duren. Out to the wing. Here's Waters. Knocks down the long J.
Yeah, because Duren is such a big, physical, athletic guy, it's easy to overlook his incredible passing. But that's one of his core strengths.
2 points. That one goes.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
And so it's Detroit with it. It's a 5-point game. 40 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Duren. With the 10-footer. Second chance shot. And he sinks the layup. Duren's got 10.
They have no answer defensively inside.
To the middle. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it. Reed's checked in for Duren. 26 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Schroeder. And that one comes up a bit short. Bulls leading by 3. Gordon Tucker on the wing. Outside, Williams. The Pistons clear it. With 1 on the clock. That shot missing. It's been all about Kevin Huerter for Chicago. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
We've got Simone Fontecchio, Thompson out there with Paul Reed. Then it's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Waters in a 2-guard. That's the group for Detroit right now.
On offense, Ball is a catalyst. He knows how to move things around and get people quality shots.
Pistons trail by 5. Outside Schroeder. Here's Fontecchio, and it's blocked by Collins. Gordon Tucker, the pass to Giddey. Ball against Schroeder. And Ball gets it to go.
Yeah, their defense. Is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Schroeder against Ball. Pass to Reed. Back to Schroeder to the right side. Here's Waters. No good with the triple.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Right side, Williams. Now Horton Tucker. The 3-ball. Counted from distance. And it's a 10-point Bulls lead.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Now here's Fontecchio. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet.
Yeah, the keep it simple method. Good decision to use the bounce pass just to get it there.
Ball against Schroeder. Outside Horton Tucker. And down it goes. 2 points. Horton Tucker's got his second basket of the night.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Thompson draws the double. Schroeder passes to Waters. That one falls, coming off Schroeder's feed.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Here's Horton Tucker. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
First personal foul. First team foul.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Schroeder with it, guarded now by Ball. And here's Thompson for 3. Thompson's shot is off.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in those possessions.
Ball passes to Giddey. Williams on the wing. The 3 sends it home from 3-point land. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
And this has been the story for them so far. They've been lights out from range, particularly in this quarter.
Reed passes to Fontecchio. Chicago with a rebound. Ball outside. Here he goes. Schroeder with a rebound.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more often.
First personal foul. Team second.
Detroit shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. And he drops the first. Sasser's checked in for the Pistons. Vucevic, he's checked in for Chicago. Huerter comes in for Horton Tucker. Chicago leading by 8. Pass to Huerter from behind the arc. No good on that one. He's 5 for 8. Detroit has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's Fontecchio. And again, no good by Detroit.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
Now here's Vucevic. Outside, Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Selfless player. Vucevic finding his man all alone.
Beautiful potential.
Now here's Sasser. Pass to Schroeder. To the paint. Here's Fontecchio. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Here's Herder. The kick out to Ball. And here's Vucevic. Offline with a 3. Here's Waters. From outside, off the mark. Chicago's gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Ball finds Giddey. Pure from three-point range. Giddey's got 5 points.
Beautiful execution, getting it away quickly. Giddey just wasting no time.
Pass to Reed. And here's Schroeder. Giddey defends. Lays it up and banks it in.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
It's stolen. Sasser with the ball. And it's Giddey picking him up. Here's Waters. And again, it's Detroit. So it's Chicago now. Ball outside. And the 3 off target. Pistons trail by 7. Lots of room. Williams grabs the board. Inside. Here's Vucevic. And again, no good by Chicago. Well, the Pistons shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Nice.
Ooh.
Dish, and the layup goes down.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Now here's Giddey. 5 points in the game. There's Herder with the 3. Schroeder with a rebound.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here. And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. A big group substitution here for Detroit. Duren, he's checked in for Reed. Harris comes in for Fontecchio. Hardaway's checked in for Waters. And Cunningham subbed in for Sasser. Ellis is checked in for Chicago. White comes in for Ball.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Now here's Schroeder. 5 to shoot, to the paint. And the dunk by Duren.
And Jalen is just taking over in this one. This is how lethal of a player he can be.
Three-pointer, Vucevic. He drops it from range. Vucevic has got 11 points.
This brings him to 3 total makes from the arc, with just 1 in this half so far.
Tipped.
When it comes to contesting shots, Ellis is showing us that he's got great timing.
And he lobs it up. Vucevic gets the bucket. And now it.
Sayang. Buti bumi. Dami nangyayari.
8-point Bulls lead.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Cunningham outside. Giddey against Schroeder. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Buzelis. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Outside Schroeder. Cunningham, left side. Let's go with a three. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed. Schroeder's got his 4th assist with that last one. Back to Vucevic. White on the wing. From the arc. Duran with the rebound. Duran's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Hardaway finds Harris. Back to Hardaway. 4-3. Chicago with a rebound.
Started out strong for three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
The shot by Buzelis no good.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
Duran with a screen on White. And it's blocked by Vucevic.
Powerful swat by Vuce, showing how effective he can be on D.
Schroeder can't get it to go.
Defensively, pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
Buzelis. Giddey passes to Herter. Drills it from deep.
play. Bara.
Herter's got 18 points in the game.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Now here's Herter. 18 points for him. Here's White. Rips it home off a terrific move.
For a wing, Herter has always been a very good facilitator. By no means a ball stopper.
And it's Detroit with the ball. Trailing by 10. And here's Cunningham outside. Cunningham can't get that one to fall. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Assistant.
And for the Pistons, they're shooting around 44%. Not bad. Outside Schroeder. Harris against Giddey. Out to Schroeder. Will it go? Nails it from 3. Schroeder's got 5 points now this quarter.
Look, as his career has gone on, the vision, let's say it's improved for Harris.
White for 3. Hardaway grabs the board.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys. And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Thompson, he's checked in for Detroit. There's Herter with the 3. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
Whoo, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Now here's Duran. He's got 14. Harris passes to Duran. Thompson with a screen. 6 to shoot. There's Cunningham with a 3. And it's Chicago with a board.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
And now the Pistons in transition. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Can't be overzealous trying to stop Hardaway Jr. because this is what will get you in trouble.
Williams is checked in for Giddey. And he sinks the 2nd. Chicago leading by 11. White, the pass to Herter. Here's Buzelis. The 3 is up. The shot, no good. Pass to Hardaway. Lets the 3 fly. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Hardaway's got 16 points.
Man, this is Hardaway Jr. at his best. If I'm his teammates, I keep feeding the hot hand. It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
Some defenses are designed to yield the mid-range shot. For him, that's a good look.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Nails it from beyond the arc. Williams has got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second. Outside White.
catches it midair and converts the double clutch layup. 11 points in the game.
Showing what kind of hang time he's got there. A little double pump when you can just go straight up with it.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Chicago ahead. They lead by 11. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Chicago Bulls.
They're playing the way they're supposed to. Run the offense until you get a good look. Not complicated at all.
I disagree. Patience and perspective is complicated. That's why many teams can't do it.
Checking out how the Pistons are doing in this series. They're 0 for 3 in the series. Kenny, what should they do to stave off elimination?
They got to take a long look in the mirror and figure out which vacation spot they're going. In other words, they're toast, Ernie.
Listen, I don't need to break out the crystal ball to tell you how this ends. They have to white flag up, and the season is on the clock.
A lot of metaphors there, but I get the gist. Speaking of toast, what do you prefer on toast, Kenny?
Jam, no butter.
Shaq?
Jam, jelly.
What's the difference between jam and jelly, Shaq?
I have no
Jam
idea.
don't shake like that.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round one game continues. Kevin Huerter really making a difference here.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
On the court for Chicago. Gideon White pair to make the backcourt. Kevin Huerter out there with Buzelis. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. White against Hardaway. Pass to Harris. Just 5 to shoot. Fires from deep. Hardaway, no good. Bulls leading by 11. Here's White. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist. Vucevic has got assist number 5 here tonight.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
They were totally in sync on that play. Targeted the pass beautifully.
Here's White. Can't hit it from 12 feet. Pass to Hardaway. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And the slam from Hardaway Jr. Can't forget about his athleticism.
Giddey. And he banks in the layup. Giddey's got 7 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's Harris. Give him 8 points now. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Cunningham attacks for 3.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4, and looking good doing it.
Here's Vucevic. Rebound Detroit. Duran's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. White with it. He's picked up by Hardaway. Pass to White. There's the triple. And it's Harris with the rebound. Harris has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Cunningham. Huerter defending. Back to Cunningham. Duran with a screen on Giddey. Back to Duran. Just 4 to shoot. Kicks it out to Hardaway. There's Cunningham with a 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Giddey's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Buzelis. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
Just good, aggressive play by Buzelis, not shying away from some physicality inside.
Harris's shot is good. 10 points for him.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Bulls leading by 8. Vucevic finds Herter. The kick out to White. From deep. Hits the trifecta.
Finally. Nakaisa din si White.
White's got 16 points now.
After sinking 1 triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
Cunningham against Giddey. Takes the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. And now the Bulls in transition. Vucevic with it. Now Thompson defending. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
What makes Vooch so tough is the combination of size and athleticism. Defenses are always trying to figure him out. That's why this man is a double-double every night. No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
White against Hardaway. Harris, a screen on White. Pass to Harris. And it's all from three-point range. Bulls leading by 13. Three-pointer, Vucevic drops in the 3. Vucevic has got 5 points now this quarter.
Big man Vooch showing some quickness on that release.
Cunningham, a screen on White. Hardaway, the pass to Duran. Here's Cunningham. Oh, Cunningham rises up.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
And that one's good. Giddey.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Here's Cunningham. 15 points in the game. Here's Harris. And the layup is good off the glass. Harris has got 12 points.
Defense comes at Harris hard inside, but he is physical right back. If you hit first, it hurts less.
Giddey passes to Herter. Now here's Vucevic. Covered by Duran. Herter from long. Connects again from distance.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And has now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game.
Such an energetic play from Cunningham. Going right up for the slam.
Chicago leading by 15. White, the pass to Herter. Here's Vucevic. Good D by Duran. Detroit has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Pass to Thompson. Hardaway with a screen on Herter. Back to Hardaway. Duran with a screen on Herter. Hardaway. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Herter with it. Picked up by Cunningham. Here's Buzelis. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Just a stellar rebounder. Vooch, look, he relishes getting those extra offensive rebounds.
Pistons trail by 17. Cunningham outside. Going inside. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Yeah, this is a highlight of Giddey's game. His innate ability to set others up.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. And they're running. Giddey finds White. Outside Giddey from outside the arc. And it's Harris with the rebound. Harris has got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside White. Off target with the 3.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Oh, the teardrop falls in. White's got 18. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Well, another major factor in the offensive
Tunggu Pak.
performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Here's Buzelis. 16 points for him. Pass to Vucevic. Outside Herter. Giddey passes to Herter. And a miss there on the triple. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Cunningham. So for the Pistons, Fontecchio's checked in for Thompson. Waters comes in for Hardaway. And it's Dennis Schroeder in for Cunningham. Williams is checked in for Chicago. Now here's Williams. He's got 10. Here's White. And the layup is good. White's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And that one's good. Bulls leading by 16. Vucevic, the pass to Williams. Now here's Herter. 3-pointer off the mark. Here's Waters. 10 points for him. To the wing, right side. Off target from 3-point range. And the Bulls shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Here's White. Pass to Vucevic. The 3 sinks the tray. Vucevic has got 10 points here in the second half.
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far.
Knocked loose. And stolen by Williams. It's Giddey on the wing. White, the pass to Vucevic. White against Schroeder. Now Herter. The kick out to Williams. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Now here's Harris. 15 points in the game.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
It's because he's reading where the shots are going and getting to the right position, just outworking everyone early on the glass.
This Pistons squad struggling. Lets it go from deep. Waters can't hit. Pass to Herter. Outside, Williams. Herter passes to Giddey. 3-pointer, no good.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Waters. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Waters got 12.
Assisted basket. Coaches just love those, so credit Harris for the pass.
Outside, Williams. He buries it from 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And the Pistons shooting an efficient 55% in the third quarter. Schroeder passes to Harris. Back to Schroeder. Vucevic against Duran. 4 on the clock. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Fontecchio's shot is off. Chicago leading by 23. White for 3. The rebound by Detroit. Harris has got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Waters. And it's cleared by Vucevic. And the Bulls shooting 54% so far in the third quarter. Good! Another from three.
And talk about stepping up. He's having a playoff game these fans have never seen.
And that last triple means he's got the most threes in a single playoff game in franchise history. Schroeder, and there it is for him.
We're 29.
He's got 9. Well, Chicago's shooting it well, around 55% for the game. Pass to Giddey. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Harris passes to Duren. Back to Harris. Driving inside. Chicago with a rebound. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Herter. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Back to the game after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have got guys willing to give up the rock.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. Paul Reed is out there with Simone Fontecchio. Then there's Holland. Then it's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Waters in at the 2. That's the 5 on the floor. For the Pistons. And both free throws good for Collins. Schroeder against Ball. Pass to Waiters. Jacks up a 3. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Schroeder's got assist number 5 here tonight. Now Collins, guarded by Reed. Collins, no good. And Schroeder has got the ball here for the Pistons. And it's blocked by Collins. Fast break, here we go. No one covering.
Hard to win. Games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
To the left wing, and here's Schroeder outside. Chicago with a rebound.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
Outside Giddey. Outside Horton Tucker. That three's off the mark. The Pistons have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Giddey. Ball outside. And here's Collins for 3. Waters grabs the miss. The Pistons shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game. Fontecchio outside, fires the 3. Collins with the rebound. Chicago with the ball. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. And the basket by Horton Tucker.
Oh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Outside Schroeder. And there's the foul. It'll go on Zach Collins. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Pistons making a change here. Sasser's checked in. A big group substitution here for Chicago. Smith, he's checked in for Collins. Phillips comes in for Horton Tucker. Terry's checked in for Giddey. And it's Carter in for Ball. The first one falls. Both shots good from the strike. The Bulls have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Phillips' shot is off. And it's Detroit with the ball. Pass to Schroeder. Rebound by Terry. And for the Bulls, they're shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Carter, good.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Now here's Sasser, tightly guarded. Reed passes to Schroeder, looking to end this cold spell. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Here's Waters, here's Schroeder. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. First free throw is good. Cunningham's checked in for Sasser.
Ai. À.
So he gets them both.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
Outside, Williams. Over to the left wing. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Terry's got his first 2 points.
That's more than enough space for him to get that shot up.
Here's Schroeder. And it's good for 2. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Terry, the pass to Smith. To the wing on the left. Here's Phillips. Gets the 3 to fall. Phillips has got his first 3 points of the game.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
Waters. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 9th assist of the game now. And out of bounds, Detroit will have it.
No need to rush that play. That's called giving away a possession.
Detroit has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Pass to Reed. Blocked.
Ooh. Number 70.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go for the Pistons. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Reed. Tobias Harris comes in for Waters. And Tim Hardaway subbed in for Schroeder. Cunningham passes to Fontecchio. Harris with it. Williams defending. Here's Duren. Chicago with a rebound. Smith inside. Defended by Hardaway. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MOB physical, get in position for the putback and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Here's Fontecchio. Chicago making their last shot. Here's Harris. And again, no good by Detroit.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And so it's Harris with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Here's Fontecchio. It's good.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
The Bulls have gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. And there's Smith. That one's good on the assist from Williams. Well, Detroit's shooting at 31% here in this fourth quarter. Thompson, he's checked in for Detroit.
Second personal foul. Team 4. Substitution on the court.
Outside Hardaway, puts up a 3, hits a 3-pointer. Hardaway's got 21 points in the game.
After a tremendous first quarter, 3 trays, he's put in another.
Collins passes to Williams. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. And now the Pistons in transition. Here's Hardaway. And the shot count. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. Chicago making a switch here. Phillips is checked in.
And with Hardaway, he has no fear on the court. To him, there's no defender he can't take on. No shot he can't make.
Now here's Ball. Over Cunningham. Ball no good. And here's Cunningham. Launches a 3. They get it back. Here's Duren. The shot comes out. The Bulls have gotten 7 of 16 attempts to drop since the start of the fourth. Horton Tucker, the pass to Williams. Phillips. No good on the 3. Detroit has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Harris down low, working on Williams, and he makes it. Harris has got 9 points here in the second half.
He's been doing this for a long time. Harris is so productive inside.
Ball no good.
Now look, this won't go down as a block, but the D made him change his shot, and that was enough.
Thompson passes to Harris. Cunningham outside. No good from outside.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The 3-point stroke is off.
And the basket by Horton Tucker.
Assist from
And for the Pistons, they're shooting at about 44% so far. Here's Thompson, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Here's Ball, plenty of space. Yep, it finally drops.
Sumayaw eh.
After rolling around the rim, Ball's got 5 points in the quarter.
The defense was certainly a little late in reacting to the step back.
Thompson outside. Pass to Harris. To the middle. Duren with the bucket.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Right wing. Here's Phillips. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time.
Such a good facilitator. Ball has nice touch on that pass.
Pass to Duren. Here's Thompson. And he drives in. Collins with the rebound.
Trying to show off for the...
Umiyak pa ako. Posterize mo na sa William. Bobo ka lang.
fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
Here's Horton Tucker. Out left to the wing. Here's Ball. Williams from long range. Duren with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Harris finds Cunningham. Back to Harris. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Ball taking his time here. Pass to Horton Tucker. Three-pointer. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Now here's Williams. Duren with a rebound. Thompson outside. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Ball against Cunningham. Here's Horton Tucker, and that one is stuffed right through.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Outside Hardaway. Harris outside. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Harris has got 14 points here in the second half.
And that has earned Harris a ton of money. The ability to spot up, shoot, and knock it down.
Pass to Phillips. Collins with it. And here's Horton Tucker, defended by Hardaway. Horton Tucker can't hit. And there's 1:38 left in the final quarter. Thompson goes in, uses the glass to finish the layup. Thompson's got 6 points in the quarter. Chicago leading by 23.
These guys really stepped up and played their hearts out to finish the series on their terms. So it's going to be on to the next round for the Bulls.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
They just owned this series from the start. A clean sweep and a dominant showing from them.
Yeah, super impressive. They took a hold of this series from the jump and just never took their foot off the accelerator.
Now here's Horton Tucker. Misses the three. Harris with it. Guarded now by Ball. Harris passes to Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Ball outside. Got a piece of it.
Yeah, anytime you put the ball up near Duren, there's a chance it ends up back in your face. Yeah, and this is not what they need. Now the clock is stopped, and their opponent is at the line.
Some changes for Chicago. Smith, he's checked in for Phillips, and it's Carter in for Ball. And so here is Chicago. Carter, the pass to Smith. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Harris, and he knocks down the first one. Smith hits them both. 26 seconds left to play in the fourth. Pass to Thompson, and here's Hardaway. Harris outside. Off target from outside. Cunningham against Carter.
Bye-bye Detroit, see you next year.
And with that win, they'll be moving on to round two. And they delivered an epic performance, sweeping this best-of-7 series.
That's what you want to do. Get out of the first round as quickly as possible. Now the road gets a little harder.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks so much, Vooch. A balanced attack tonight. How helpful is getting contributions from everyone?
We need that. You know, we're not a team that has, 2 or 3 like superstars that are just going to come in every night and they'll get us 25 a game. So we need, contributions for everybody, and that's why we have to play that way. We have to play for each other, share the ball, try to help each other get going, and that's the only way for us to be good offensively. When we try to create for our own, it never works, and I think we learned from that. So tonight was a good example when we move the ball, when we play for each other, and hopefully we can keep that up.
Sharing was key. Thanks, Nicola.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports.
New York.
And now, time for our player of the game, Kevin Huerter.
And 3-pointer siya. Ayun, okay. 24-2. NT Hardaway. Harris, Duran, Cunningham. Okay. Wala si Stewart na. Huerter 29-6-7. So 9 3-pointers. Damn. Vooch show, double-double. Almost triple-double. Nice. 23. White kahit lamig. 2-11. 21 and 10. Sheesh. Buzelis. Nice. Lahat ng Bulls may score. Nice. Lonzo Ball. Efficient. Double-double Giddy. On to the second round, boys. New York